Here we are at the Roanoke Star on Mill Mountain. It's about a 1.3 mile hike up. Hello and welcome to Prestige Worldwide. We are at the base of Mill Mountain. This is in Roanoke, Virginia. I'm gonna go hike this. I hike it pretty often, lately about twice or three times a week. So this is the trailhead, and that is the mountain up there. Starts off with gravel for a little while, and then up here about a quarter mile up there's a trail crossing, and then we get into the trail system. It's a beautiful day. It's mid-March. I have bear spray, but that's mainly for the Appalachian Trail. Not much for the Mill Mountain Trail. We're essentially in the middle of the city. So Roanoke is over there. Actually, it's like all of that. It's a big valley. All right, here we are at the first trail crossing. So Star Trail is that way. Up that way is the Wood Thrush Trail. A lot of BMX bikes, and actually they've got a lot of e-bikes too. They go up here and there's a whole trail system that goes around the mountain. It's about 1.3 miles from the trailhead up to the top where the star is. There were some downed trees down this way a couple weeks ago. We had an ice storm, and I guess it was about a month ago, and lots of freezing rain. It was like right at freezing temperature, and the ice was on the tops of these trees, and then it rained as well, and the ground temperature was a little bit above freezing, so it loosened up the soil, added weight to the top of the trees, and then a lot of them just fell over. There were so many downed trees. I hiked the week before we had that ice storm, and then I hiked the week after we had the ice storm, and man, there must have been about a dozen downed trees across the trail. But they cleared most of them. There's still one up here I'll show you guys that was still there 2 days ago. It's probably still there today. So you can see lots of downed trees that have been trimmed and cut, and the trail's now clear in this section. It's good that they maintain the trail. I mean, it's a public trail, public park, and it's pretty awesome that it's here. They put down this gravel stuff for part of the trail. You saw back there at the trail crossing, they had a couple of piles of gravel. I think they have volunteers that come back here with like wheelbarrows and stuff and disperse the gravel. It seems like they might be wanting to gravel all the way up to this roadway up here, because it does get a little muddy up through here occasionally. But it's kind of cool, like the city, Roanoke City is like all around us in this mountain, especially on this side of the mountain. I mean, it's like legit wilderness. So this is the Star Trail. It's fairly well marked with these yellow blazes. And now you can see the gravel stopped. And now we've got dirt, and that will transition to rocks pretty soon. You can see all the downed trees all over the place. Lots of downed trees. And they do clear them up pretty quick. All right, so we just crossed this roadway down here. Then the trail comes up, sort of winding around the mountain. The star is up that way. Up until 2 days ago, this tree was blocking the trail. They just chopped it down. There's still one kind of going over the trail. But this one actually was two trees. Kind of had the do-si-do around them. You see the sawdust from the chainsaw. This is fresh cut. They just cleared that one. Back here is an area where it gets a little bit tight in the trail. And when the leaves get on the trees there, I don't know, I always worry about ticks when I go through this section. I call it the squeeze back here. And you kind of have to, it's kind of single file. Now it's only like about a 50-foot section, but Yeah, I could do without it. I mean, I'm not trying to get Lyme disease or what is the, when the Lone Star tick gets on you, then you can't eat anything with hooves after that. You can't eat beef or pork because they have hooves. You can eat fish and chicken, and you can't eat like gluten or dairy or something, and it's just awful. Like, I cannot even imagine going through life without burgers and bacon. Like, I had a bacon cheeseburger for lunch today. And so the cheese, dairy, can't have cheese, can't have beef, can't have pork. That would just be awful. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know what I would do. That would just be terrible. So I always check for ticks and stuff. I don't spray a bunch of DEET or all that chemical stuff. But, you know, I try to be careful not to like run up through like middle of the brush type deal. I try to stay on the trail, so to speak. So, all right, rock on. Okay, so here we are at the next trail crossing. This is the Monuments Trail, crosses with the Star Trail. So Monuments Trail goes this way, sort of loops around the mountain over to a roadway. The Blue Ridge Parkway starts over there too. And then nice little bench here. It's got a plaque on it in loving memory of Aaron K. Carroll. So, and then Star Trail goes this way, and the Star is up there. It's about 10 or 15 minutes more of hiking to get up there. And it gets pretty steep in a couple sections, as you'll see. And now you can see there's lots of rocks, and so it's getting more rocks than dirt now, which kind of makes sense. I mean, it is a mountain. We're starting to get a decent view. There's a really good view at the top, so that'll be nice. And of course, the Star is a tourist attraction. Always lots of activity up at the Star. There's even a little zoo at the top of the mountain. I think I might do a video on that. It's like the Mill Mountain Zoo. And they give us one last bench if we need it before the top. But I don't need it. I'm just gonna keep on hiking. All right, so here we are near the top, coming around the corner. You start to see the city of Roanoke through the trees. And there's the Star right up there. There's another trail that goes down that way. Links up with a like an easier walking trail. Has a lot of switchbacks. The gradient is not as steep as the Star Trail. See the Star behind the Star? The sun is a star behind that star. Here we are at the Roanoke Star on Mill Mountain. It's about a 1.3 mile hike up. Lots of tourist action going on here. It's a beautiful day. It's no wonder there's lots of people up here. In the winter, you can catch it when there's not as many people. So they've got some facilities back here. There is a zoo down that way. It's pretty neat. Here we are with a nice view of Roanoke. We've got McAfee Knob right out there. Be hiking that soon. Salem, Virginia to the left. Downtown, we've got Wells Fargo building. Got a federal building there. We've got Berglund Center over here. They play hockey. Train depots. You can see a big train coming down through there right now. Airport up there. ROA is the designation for the airport. 581 goes up to 81 up that way. There's a new Amazon distribution center down that way. All right, here's a nice view away from, there's the Star, there's the little watchtower. Really nice view of the city through here. So, all right, here we are hiking on the way back down. It's really a lot like it is on the way back up. It's just in reverse and a little easier. I kind of feel like I'm resting on the way back down. Now there is, I mean, with the rocks and stuff, you still have to watch your step quite a bit. I just talked to a jogger. Some guys trail run this. Now, I have jogged down a few times, and see, there's one of them right back there. He turned around. He didn't want to be on camera, but I think I talked to that guy. His time is 26 minutes from the road up to the top. That's his like normal jogging time. My normal hike time is about 39 minutes. So that, I mean, I normally hike pretty fast. So, but jogging on the way down. So I've done 1 hour and 7 minutes up and down. That's 2.6 miles, and up, it's about, my normal best time up is like 37, 38 minutes. And then on the way back down, I guess it's about 30 minutes on the way back down. I could probably cut that down a little bit. I'm still getting into better shape. Lost like 40 pounds last year and wanting to lose like another 40 pounds this year. You know, when I was in my 20s, I used to be in amazing shape. You know, I had a six pack. I could run a mile in 6.5 minutes. I could ride a bicycle for an hour and a half and just crush it on like mountain roads. I had like a carbon fiber bicycle. But now I'm 41 years old. And, you know, I guess you could call it a midlife crisis, you know, but I look at it like I just need to start doing better, you know, just doing better in life in general. And it's really just because I want to, not because I feel like society is not accepting or anything like that. I just want to be healthier. I want to live longer. I want to be, you know, just, I want to do I enjoy the hell out of this stuff. I hike a lot. This is the 7th time I've hiked Mill Mountain this year, and it's March 11th. And this is the 7th time hiking Mill Mountain. I'm going to get up to McAfee again soon, now that the time has changed and we've got some longer evenings. I can hike more after work. So, you know, I do have a day job. I'm not independently wealthy. But anyways, I digress. McAfee Knob is about 3.9 miles each way. And you do have a choice hiking to McAfee where you could take the fire road for the first like 2.6 miles. And then you get on the trail to hike the last like 1.3 or something. But then you're sort of missing the trail. So normally I'll take the trail up all the way up to McAfee Knob. And you get on, it's just beautiful, beautiful sections of the Appalachian Trail. It's just like outstanding through there. It's crazy. And there's so many people. There's like hundreds and hundreds of people there on weekends in the summer and in the fall. I even hiked on Christmas towards McAfee. I did a loop where I went up to the trail crossing, hiked back. It was about 5.2 miles. Didn't go all the way to the knob. I just wanted a good like 2-hour hike, and it was just beautiful. And there was lots of people there on Christmas hiking on the Appalachian Trail near McAfee Knob. So it's just wonderful out there. So I'm going to get back out there soon, and you know, it eats up a good chunk of the day when you're hiking for 4 hours. You know, it's a little bit of a drive, not much of a drive for me, but from Roanoke, it's not much of a drive to get to the trailhead at McAfee Knob. But it's still more than coming here. So here's the section I was telling you guys about where it's a squeeze, where it's a tight fit. But I'm going to go ahead and finish hiking down, and I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.